Hello everyone, and welcome to race number 4 of Season 1 of the LNE Cup Series. We are here after a crash fest at Rockingham for the Atlanta 500. Now, we have seen some really close racing here in practice, so we are expecting a thrilling race. So let's get right to our starting grid.
Here's your starting lineups. 2-car, Brad Keselowski, 19 of Truex, Logano, Blaney, Hamlin, Bowman, Reddick, Kyle Busch, Harvick, and Elliott. That is your top 10.
Jimmy Johnson did not have a good qualifying today. He is back, looks like, in 19th. That is going to be a tough spot to get to the front from. We'll see if he can battle back, along with Boyer and Byron also had some bad qualifying.
Surprising qualifying Reddick right there.
Yes, we have not seen much out of Tyler Reddick this year. Maybe this is going to be his breakout race.
Here we come to green flag.
Here we go. The pace car has pulled off. We're going to be coming to the green flag this time by.
Green flag. Out in Atlanta.
Green flag waves as Truex tries to battle Keselowski on the outside. Will the 12 make it 3 wide? 12 falls in line. They're 3 wide in the back of the pack.
12 car giving a bump to the 19 there.
Wow, they're 3 wide this early, way up the hill out into the gray.
Very dicey. Oh, we got a crash. He saves it.
Did he save it?
Looked like that was Chad Fincham who saved it.
Great save by Fincham to not tear up a lot of cars, but he did put the 13 car into the wall pretty hard there in turn number 4.
If we get a chance, we'll go back at the replay of that.
Look at the 13 car. He has a lot of damage after Fincham came back up the track and put him in the wall. That right side's pretty well caved in on that 13 car, I think.
Well, I mean, he's got a nick or two.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I originally thought it was, but it might hurt that car's handling. Keselowski right where he wants to be, leading this race here at Atlanta. Still dicey back farther in the pack. We're seeing some 2 and 3 wide already, and the 41 tries to make a move on the 8 car.
Ooh, the 4 car threw a great block, but really risky.
Oh yeah, the 24 car's right on that 41's bumper, pushing him hard down onto that next straightaway. This line of cars is not giving each other very much room. The 8 car staying on the high side. Goes a little bit too high as Joey Logano makes a move for second on the 19 car.
Logano, his teammate's going to leave him out and put him 3 wide. Oh, no.
Blaney was going to try the 3 wide move, but it ended up killing Logano's momentum and is going to let the 19 retain that position. Blaney not being the friend the 22 needed. And it is Penske 1-3-4 right now as they try to battle around Truex and make it 1-2-3. The Penske cars have been really fast here early in the season. The 12 car looks like he's looking on the high side. We do not see this work much here around Atlanta.
8 car on the outside there, further back.
That 14 might make this 3 wide here. Doesn't try it. Gonna stick on with 2 wide.
Kind of got on the back of the 4.
Oh yeah, all over his teammate's bumper.
Here comes the 22. No, the 12. If the 12 was to be behind him giving a push, 22 could have got there, but 22's got to back out of it. And the 19
knocked the 19 up the track there. There was contact made, and he kind of did a bump and run. And now the 12's pushing the 19. That is a really weird move from Ryan Blaney. There's some tensions between the 2 teammates.
12 car is pushing that 19.
He pushed him ahead of his teammate. Keselowski still leads as the Penske teammates try to figure out a way around Truex, or if you're Blaney, try to push Truex in front of your teammate.
Blaney is trying pushing that 19.
It is truly bump drafting, and he's going to succeed here. I do not know what Blaney is trying to do, but he finally got the 19 clear of the 22. Wow, there's going to be some words exchanged in the Penske camp today.
Here comes Kyle Busch.
The outside lane is starting to come in, though. The 19 got by the 22, and now his teammate's trying to do the same, but he's not going to have the push that the 19 had. I spoke too soon. Here comes the 18 to push the 12 by the 22. Yep, the 12 is now clear.
Worked out for the 12, just I don't know if he's going to be friends with his teammates after that.
I'm not so sure the 22 is going to want to return to... is not going to help the 12 very much later on, but the 12's now making his move for second.
We'll see if the 22 will help him at all.
I wouldn't bet on it, Luke. That 22 might go push that 19, try to get himself that position back.
These people keep fighting. They're not going to have time to catch up to the 2 car.
No, the 2 car's just slowly pulling away. We've had some really good 2x2 racing here battling for second. It's been a really long battle.
Ooh.
And it's still not quite sorted itself out. The 19, with help from the 22, is going to prevail on the high side, I think. Kyle Busch trying to give the push to the 12 on the low side. I am really surprised to see this high lane coming in this early, aren't you, Luke?
Yep, as the 22 was really on the quarter panel of the 19 there, went back low. 18's all
Maybe
over.
they're finally going to line up on the inside and all get by that 19 car. Yes, they are. They're going to draft with each other. And both the Penske cars are clear, and the 18's trying to follow suit. You got a 2-car tandem of the 2488 also closing in on these guys battling for second.
You got a Penske tandem and a Hendrick tandem right there.
Yes, right now it is Penske 1, 2, 3. The captain could not be any prouder.
But these Hendrick cars right here, they're look like they've been getting time as they tandem draft up there.
It's definitely odd to see tandem drafting around Atlanta, but hey, 24 and 88 are gaining time. We'll do a lap time check when they come across the start-finish time this time by to see if anybody's gaining any time on Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski's going to come across the stripe, and we will check his lap time.
He ran a 34.2 last time. 12 ran a 34.2. Joey with a 34.2. Kyle with a 34.2. Truex with a 34.4. Bowen with a 34.3. Byron with a 34.3.
So Keselowski is still stable with those lap times. We're not seeing any huge gains coming from the 12 or the 22.
They're the only ones who are running 34.2s with the 18.
Yeah, so it seems people can match speed with Keselowski, but they cannot gain on him. Maybe lap traffic will come into play, though.
Looks like that was the 66 of Timmy Hill there.
I think it was.
24 passing his teammate.
I think the faster car probably prevailed there.
24 have been pushing.
These cars have kind of single-filed out, and it was really sketchy early on, but I think they've kind of just fallen into a groove single file here.
Maybe if a bit more rubber gets laid down, they'll start to use that high side, but for now, I don't see it working.
No, I don't either, even though they've made a couple passes there.
Brad's still out front. He's led every lap of this race. He's coming up to the 66 of Timmy Hill.
He's going to catch the 66 at a good time, though. He's going to catch him on corner exit, which is going to be really preferred. Right here, Brad should draft up and go easily to the inside. Yeah. So it's going to be no hurt to Brad here on that 66 car.
You got some lap cars up there, but they're pretty much a turn ahead. Let's see if the 12 can maneuver around Timmy Hill as well as his teammate did. 19 got really close to his teammate's bumper there.
It's going to be tougher for that 12 to get around Timmy Hill because I don't think he's going to catch him as good a time as Brad did. We'll see right here. No, he is going to catch him at a pretty good time.
But Joey is pushing him. Joey pushed him a lot there.
They had to check up just a little bit, but not a lot. They go right on by that 66 car. And so does the rest of the people running up near the front.
Joey trying to push his teammates, see if he can run the 2 car down. They can match speed with him. It's just a matter of track position as the 22 boots the 12 high.
Yeah, he peeked around to the inside there. The 24 car has a really fast car. He has caught these guys really fast. I think the 88 car was really just holding him up.
Byron.
Oh yeah, the 24 makes a move here. I'm telling you, Luke, that 24 is a rocket ship and really the only car in the field I think has anything for Keselowski. But even the 24 will probably need a caution.
I think anyone's going to need a caution because they can match speed with him. It's just a matter of,
I do think the 24 will be running faster times once he gets by all of these guys for clean air and will actually start to run down Brad, but it's going to be tough to be able to pass them.
22 car still locked with his teammate there.
Yeah, the 22 wants by, but I don't think he's quite fast enough to pass him.
Ran a 35-0 that time. Didn't we say earlier that these guys were running 34.2s?
Yeah, but that's tire wear. The tires are falling off, so their lap times are going to be falling off just a bit.
7 car moves up high through the middle of the turn.
Yeah, he yields to the guys running quick times, and that's good. That's what you want to see from the lap cars.
Let's go check in on the 2 car situation with lap traffic. I think he is clear. Oh no, he's got the double zero.
This is actually going to be interesting up here. They're too wide in front of them. Looks like they're going to have it sorted out, though.
2 cars.
And he's going to catch the double zero again at a great time.
I wonder if the 23 is going to block him, though. Oh, not in time.
No, I'm telling you, the 2 is getting so lucky with where he catches these lap cars.
However, the 2 car ran a 35.2. Didn't we say earlier that some of those guys were running 35.0s?
Well, we'll watch this lap time right here. As Brad crosses the line, it's a 35.48.
Then Blaney ran a 35.6. Logano with 35.6, 35, 35.8, 35.7, 35.6, 35. No.
So Brad's still running the quickest times because I still think the 24 is the fastest car on the track, but he cannot get clean air, so we won't see his lap times go up until he gets that clean air. Yeah, the 24 is all over the back of the 18. Will we see him make a move here into turn number 1? Looks like he hit the 18 there, gave him a good shot, but he got a little bit of distance between the 2.
He gains a whole lot through this turn right here.
Oh, the double zero is blocking the 12 and 22 up in front of them. Blocking them big time. There's going to be a bit of a stack up here coming out of this corner. The 18 goes low and the 24 should follow suit. Yes. Oh, but the double zero blocks the 18 and 24 now. And lets the 22 and the 12 go by.
The double zero. I tell you, he has been a hindrance to the leaders past couple of races.
Man, this is huge. The lap traffic is not laying over.
Double zero still in front of all these guys.
And he's keeping the 24 from even... Now the 24's lost spots. This is horrible for the... This is terrible because the 24 is the only guy I think could have caught the leaders. The 24 should wreck this double zero right here.
He did.
There we go. He's wrecking him. I called it. Yeah, that was unacceptable for what the double zero did.
Caution's
That's an
out.
intentional crash. I 100% agree with William Byron right there.
I have no issues with what Byron did. The double zero had held up the traffic. Byron is the only one who can catch the leader, and he gets held up by lap traffic. I don't blame him one bit.
That killed his chances of winning this race, and he did what he had to do. I am 100% with William Byron right there.
Let's go back
and replay to see if there was any contact after that crash.
All right, so we were on board the 24 when it happened. So let's show you a much larger camera of what happened. See, the 24 is just trying to get around him, and right, not quite yet. He's going to spin him.
No, it's going to be turn number 3. The double zero keeps on blocking him. He goes to his right side quarter panel and just takes him out. Sends the double zero up the track. Does he catch the wall?
Let's find out. Oh, the Ford. Oh!
Oh! A massive crash!
Ford car.
I do not know if the 00 is going to be okay. That was insane.
Let's go see a different camera of this now that we have.
Oh my gosh, Clint Boyer nowhere to go. So the 00 gets spun, keeps it off the wall, but then rolls down the track, not using his brake, and gets lit up, causing a huge crash. Here with many of the top runners, Kevin Harvick is going to be out of this race along with the 14. Oh, the 6 car nowhere to go on the inside gets in it. Huge pileup. 8, 9 cars were in that crash.
Let's go.
Thankfully, the 00 was not hit on the driver's door when he got flipped over, but that was a humongous hit.
We'll go on board with the Ally camera, as you can see the 00 up the track. You can see all the cars.
Clint Boyer did not know the 00 was going to roll down there. Wow, that's unfortunate for all of these really good cars. Now, when you look back at that, you will look bad on William Byron since he ruined all of these guys' days. But in my opinion, it's the 00 that ruined their day and not as much Byron.
And also
Byron
the 00.
the
00 just never used his brakes right here. Yeah, he's trying to avoid, and then.
Oh, he had no way to know that 00 would roll down the track. And then the rest of the field had speed. Man, many people are going to be out of this race. This is going to be a huge hit in the points. Look like the 342, all of those guys were involved. Man, that is so unfortunate. The 20 car, he's in it.
Let's get this camera right here. Right here, watch the bottom of your screen, the 00. He's just going to float back into traffic there.
And then watch the rest of these guys try to come through. The 4's going to get in it hard right there. And then the 6, he's on the apron and he's trying to use the brakes and just clips the 00. The 3 nowhere to go. The 66 was involved. Man, huge crash here at Atlanta.
Now this is definitely going to open things up for whoever wants to contend with Keselowski.
Yes, it is, because now we're bunched back up for... It's going to be a great finish because there's not going to be many laps to go after a humongous crash here at Atlanta. I would say this is our biggest crash of the year.
I think it would be close to that. We had a flip.
Oh, yeah. And he rolled over multiple times. And we do hope Quinn Half is okay. But if he is all right, this is definitely going to teach him a lesson about blocking fast cars.
Didn't he also block leaders at Rockingham? Didn't he?
I think in the first Rockingham race, he blocked some leaders. This is going to show Quinn Half to stop blocking the leaders, though. I figured the 24 would be mad, and he was. I just hate about how many good cars it took out of this race. The 4, the 14.
Quinn Half,
like, those guys didn't deserve any of that.
Quinn Half is done for the day. Checked and cleared from the infield care center.
Okay, he was cleared from the infield care center?
Yeah.
That is a miracle as hard as he got hit. The 14 is also going to be out of this race for sure. The 4, I think, and I'm not sure about the 20 and some of those other guys. They'll probably be out, but they might be able to make minimum speed. I'm not sure.
Luckily, the 48 missed that. Remember when we went on board? He saw.
It was very tight.
48 still kind of back in the middle there.
Looks like P13 maybe.
As you can see the skid marks through turn 3 and 4 there. Pace cars can come in this time. Who will contend with Keselowski for the lead?
Penske 1, 2, 3. Will any of them try to pass their teammate? We're going to find out. Green flags in the air.
Cars are pulling high already.
This is going to be the most aggressive we've seen these cars all day because they know if they're going to do anything, they've got to do it on this restart. Keselowski gets off to a really good jump. Oh, the 23's backing up hard there. Going to get in the 48's way.
As we said at Rockingham last race, cautions breed cautions. Will we see another one?
If we do, I think it might end the race.
24
at this point.
Is on that bumper of the 19 hard right there.
I do not think any of the other Penske cars have anything for that too, though.
Ooh, 18 moves to 24 high there.
The 24 was working on that 19. He's got a better car than both of those guys. He just needs to get into that clean air, and I don't think it's going to happen for him. The 12 cannot do anything with that 2 car. Brad Keselowski in that clean air is definitely the one to beat right now. Can the 22 do anything with the 12?
If I was the 22, try to push the 12 if you can, don't you think?
I don't know if pushing him is going to do
crash!
enough.
Crash for the back.
It was a crash in the back?
I saw smoke. Oh, yeah. They're all stacked up. Caution is not out. We'll go see what that...
Caution's not come out. We'll check a really quick replay at the end of this race, but first we want to watch the battle for the win.
Involved the 43 and the 39, I believe.
3 car looked like he might have been involved too, unless that was from the earlier incident.
And see the smoke above turn 3 and 4. 24 back on the 19's bumper as he's going to make the move.
Oh yeah, he's going to make the move right here. I think the 24 is going to be able to get to 4th, maybe even 3rd, but he's not going to be able to catch that leader, even though I think he has the car to.
Caution ends it.
Yes, Caution definitely ends this one. Can the 24 keep his nose inside? He looks like he can.
He needs to get all the points he can.
Oh yeah, points are so important. Every position's more points. Looks like the 24's got inside of the 19. Can he get enough of a runoff to pass him going into 1? The 18's coming under fire from that 88 car. The 19 just used the run you get off of the outside to stay ahead of that 24. But here comes the 24 to his inside. 88 trying to work on that 18. 24, can he clear? Not quite. I think he's cleared him now, though.
24 car. Into 4th place.
Brad Keselowski has what looks to be like a half-second gap over the 12th car. Now, if Brad made a mistake, the 12 will be all over him. But he's only got one more lap to do it. White flags in the air. Brad Keselowski dominated at Rockingham. He's dominating here today at Atlanta. He's got one more set of corners till he can take the checkered flag. Team Penske has got to be ecstatic over this. Brad Keselowski coming out of turn number 4 with his teammate Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano behind him. He's going to come around and take the win here in Atlanta. First place Keselowski, second place Ryan Blaney, third Joey Logano, 4th was William Byron, 5th Truex, 6th Bowman. It was close between him and Busch. And now we're going to go take a look at that crash that happened in the back.
Alright, here's the crash involving, I believe, the 33 and the 26. You see the 43 gives a huge bump to the 26. 26 will come down the track.
Oh yeah, he just cuts off the 33 right there, sending him into Wallace and into the wall.
No call. No caution.
They went 4 wide for a minute, bunch of hits, but the caution never came out. I guess they were just wanting the leaders to be able to finish this race.
Well, I don't think anyone really would have hindered anything on the track. I mean, they kind of hit the wall, but that's about it.
Other than maybe a little bit of debris from that 43 car hitting the wall as hard as he did, but I'm glad these guys were able to keep it straight so we got to see the finish.
All right, here's your finishing results for the Atlanta 500 at Atlanta. We had one caution flag that lasted 4 laps, so we had 29 green laps. No lead changes, just Brad leading every lap here at Atlanta. Penske 1, 2, 3, as you said earlier. William Byron had a great day. I think if under right circumstances, he could have contended, don't you think?
Look where Byron started, because we mentioned him how far back he was in the starting grid. He started 16th position and worked his way up to 4th. Johnson started 17th, who we also mentioned, and he got to 10th. But he didn't have near the car Byron did.
We remember from the Wreckfest at Rockingham, we saw Reagan in 20th. Reagan started 27th. He finished 17th as well. That's going to be some weird stuff going on in the points with him. Reddick had a good day, except I think he got involved with a crash, or with that one crash, and he's back. He went to 15th. after starting 7th.
Yeah, well, now look at the back half of our field, so you guys can see where your favorite finished. Although a lot of cars got taken out in that wreck, you look at, looks like Eric Jones was out of the race because you see him 10 laps down. So the rest of those, Newman was also out with Kenseth. So you see a lot of guys that were taken out of this race. From Kenseth down were retired. That is huge hits in the points to Harvick. He's a race winner. Boyer, Jones, Newman, Kenseth, all of them are going to be killed in the points because of this.
All right, here's the season standings after the Atlanta race. Logano takes the points lead, and Keselowski there in second. Then you got Kyle Busch, Blaney, Hamlin in your top 5. Custer in 6th, Bowman in 7th, Johnson 8th, Truex 9th. Almirola sneaks in the top 10 as well.
Yes, that is your points. Now, these are semi-unofficial, but they're going to get closer and closer to official each race. And again, remember, guys, we will adjust if you see any problems from Daytona. It'll happen. So we've had a good string of races, and Darlington's up next, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. So we'll see you guys there.